Super MILFs need sex too. Desperate MILFs. Milf Erotica, breeding erotica, superhero erotica. Copyright 2022 by Tori Westwood. Narrated by Jett. Super MILFs need sex too. Desperate MILFs. They called me the Lioness. I'd taken up residency in England long ago, and now they considered me one of their own. Not much happens in England that requires a superhero, and that was A-OK with me. It was easier than moving abroad and learning a new language, so I just kind of put up with it. It's tough to care about anything when you've lived as long as I have. I'm 500 years old, but you wouldn't know it to look at me. I try my hardest to blend in. I even took in a lodger, Connor, to keep up the subterfuge that I'm just a 40-something woman struggling to make ends meet. I work a sedate job at a supermarket, and I've managed to slip under the radar. I try not to use my powers much at all anymore, but there is the odd occasion when I need to come out of hiding. I usually only break cover for a war, and currently the media are begging for my return to help out in Ukraine. Connor doesn't know that I'm a soup, and I've always wondered if I should tell him, but that's never worked out well in the past. So I lived my life just like that, going to work in the morning, coming home in the early evening, and just relaxing. It was insane to reflect on how far things had come, from carrying pails of water across my shoulders to having it come straight from a faucet in my home. Entertainment was no longer for the rich. Now I can sit down and choose from hundreds of television shows right at my fingertips. But in the past, I'd have to hope the travelling circus was in town and that I could afford a ticket. Porn, that was another thing. It used to be something that was strictly behind closed doors, although I can still see through those with my supervision, but now I could simply type a phrase in the search bar of my phone and have it pop right up. Phones! Shit, who saw that coming? Only 20 years ago they were something you used to talk on. Now people use them so they don't have to talk to anyone. The whole world went crazy. Speaking of porn, that's really where the story begins. One night I checked in on Connor by staring through his closed door, and I noticed that he was accessing a very naughty website indeed. Not only that, but the MILF he was ogling just happened to be dressed up as me, the Lioness.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?